Shiba Inu has been able to close its impressive third straight consecutive green week, which is a very exciting sign and points to a potential major reversal for Shiba Inu like we've talked about. But what I do want to discuss is actually something I forgot to mention earlier today, but also discuss this 1,400% surge that an analyst is projecting. And I want to talk about what that can mean for price, some great signs that are taking place, all this and more. So if you guys are new or haven't already, hit that subscribe button down below, hit that bell. It's free to do. It'll keep you updated anytime there's new content live here on the channel. So yes, 3 straight green weeks, started a 4th straight green week now, and this is momentum that could frankly continue carrying us to the upside. Just to show you guys, first of all, what I did not get a chance to earlier is I want to refer back to this big Wyckoff accumulation model that's been playing out. And you guys can see that it continues to play out to perfection. We're either in kind of a higher LPS phase currently, or we're in this SOS phase. Either way, it looks like we are in phase D. This does mean that there might be some chop here, but what it indicates is that we should be entering phase E sometime in the near future, meaning that SHIB is getting ready for this major overall breakout like we've been talking about. Very exciting stuff, very exciting signs for what comes next. But this kind of pales in comparison to what this analyst is projecting, and that is actually 1,479% surge past an all-time high. So this was actually an anonymous crypto analyst, but what they were actually talking about was this third consecutive green week, some trends that are playing out currently that are pointing towards Shiba Inu surging past this high of 408 and all the way up to 30139, which if you guys remember is actually kind of in that range that we had been discussing for quite some time. We talked about this next leg for Shiba Inu landing somewhere up between 3013 and 3019. So that falls right in between where we were looking at. Now, what he's also talking about is a bullish target of Shiba Inu reaching as high as 3022, which would be this 1,479% increase. It'd be 150% higher than the current all-time high. So these would be very exciting signs for Shiba Inu. But what we do need to continue seeing is a lot of these similar trends that we're seeing right now. And the big caveat, and maybe that's not the right word, the big thing that we still need to have present, guys, is adoption. We need to see retail excitement. We need to see adoption take place. We need to see additional liquidity enter the ecosystem. And that is how Shiba Inu continues to make these surges and continues to climb this list. Now, I do have to say that Shiba Inu is currently sitting at 18th overall. There's definitely been some shuffle. I've seen it as high as, 14 lately. It's dropped down now to 18. But if you guys haven't noticed, it's done a very good job of cementing itself amongst the top assets. All right. SHIB, amazingly, has not fallen out of the top 20 since it first entered the top 20. So what you're looking at is a resilient long-term asset. This is a great sign. And if we continue to see some of these strong signs like institutional buying, if we continue to see, Michael Saylor, for example, buy more BTC like he did earlier today, bought 15,355 BTC worth $1.42 billion. I mean, the problem that most of the bearish people or negative people or people that are waiting in the crypto market are going to run into is, frankly, there's just not going to be the supply to go around. And we've talked about this in terms of Shiba Inu before. And actually, just to kind of show you guys, they did do some shuffling here on what they're counting as exchange supply. I'm not sure why they did that, but we're still at some of the record lows in terms of available supply in the market. And yes, there's been ebbs and flows in price, but I want to remind people, last time we were at these price ranges, there was significantly more supply. There was about 50 trillion more Shiba Inu available on exchanges back when price was at these levels in the summer of 2024 than there is now. So what we need to see is, again, excitement, adoption. That's going to move price. There's less upside liquidity. That is how Shiba Inu sets a new all-time high and frankly surges to some levels that people frankly aren't expecting. So I appreciate you guys as always. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know your thoughts. How high do you think Shiba Inu can get on its next leg? Do you think SHIB is on the path to set a new all-time high? I see people keep asking me, is that going to happen this year? And frankly, yes, I believe it is. I think we're kind of prepping for, again, this big overall move in the market, and it's frankly going to surprise a lot of people. So I appreciate you guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know your thoughts, but have a great day. Catch you guys in the next one. Take care.